Hello everyone. So the IPL 2026 kicks off in just a few days' time. And what an exciting tournament this is going to be. If you look at back at the T20 World Cup that happened recently in India, we are sure to see a lot of high scoring matches, a lot of exciting matches in the IPL 2026. The first match kicks off between the defending champions, Royal Challengers Bangalore, and the Sunrisers Hyderabad. So, what we're going to do is we're going to today we're going to talk about the Royal Challengers Bangalore, the defending champions. There have been only two teams in the history of IPL that have won back to back IPL titles, and those teams being Mumbai Indians and the Chennai Super Kings, the most successful teams of the IPL. So, can RCB repeat the performance of last year? Now let's go ahead and look at the team. There was a very interesting auction that happened recently, and let's look at what RCB has done in the auction and what the team looks like. So first, let's talk about the batters. Obviously led by Virat Kohli, the magician, the best T20 or the best white ball cricketer in the world, and by Phil Salt. I though Phil Salt has had a okay year, I don't think so. They're going to change this opening combination and they're going to go with Virat Kohli and Phil Salt. Then we have Devdutt Padikkal. He has had a very good domestic T20 season. Then Rajat Patidar, the captain, Jitesh Sharma, the wicketkeeper, and then Jordan Cox, who's also a wicketkeeper batsman. So, a good, solid lineup of batters. Then, a huge host of all rounders they have in the team. Krunal Pandya, Swapnil Singh, Tim David, the hard hitting Australian batter. Romario Shepherd, we know how well he has played in the T20 World Cup. Jacob Bethel, again, played very well in the T20 World Cup. And Venkatesh Iyer, Satvik Deswal, Mangesh Yadav, Vihan Malhotra, and Kanishk Chauhan. Let's talk about the two interesting buys that they have here. Venkatesh Iyer, who has not been playing very well since the last one and a half years, but he has been picked up at a steep price of 7 crore plus, and Mangesh Yadav for 5 crore plus. Mangesh Yadav, a fast left arm bowler with some booming in swingers. Now, these are two very interesting buys of the Royal Challengers Bangalore. So, obviously, we have Krunal Pandya, the Tim David, Shepherd, Bethel. They are Iyer, who are more or less an established T20 players. But look at the host of youngsters they have picked up, and they are very good youngsters. Swapnil Singh, Satvik Deswal, I've talked about Mangesh Yadav already, Vihan Malhotra, the under-19 player for India, and Kanishk Chauhan. Good spinners and good batters, a very strong crop of all-rounders they have, experienced and young potentials. Bowling attack, Hazlewood, Rasik Dhar, Suyash Sharma, Bhuvneshwar Kumar, the veteran, Nuvan Thusera, Abhinandan Singh, Jacob Duffy, and Yash Dayal. Now, here is somewhere I see there's going to be a small problem for the Royal Challengers Bangalore. Hazlewood is injured, and we don't know when he's going to come back, or is he going to play the IPL at all? And even if he comes back, he is not match fit. We have obviously Bhuvneshwar Kumar, the ever dependable veteran, but he's not played much cricket in the last 2 or 3 years. So, yes, we have Duffy, we have Tushara. I just feel that they are lacking to a certain extent in the bowling department. And especially, I feel they'll have a tricky 18 to 28 overs or the last overs of the T20 game, which are very, very crucial, I think they will struggle there. So, what is going to be my playing 11 or playing 12, because we have an impact player, and so my playing 12 obviously would be Salt and Kohli opening the innings. Now there has been a lot of talk about Padikkal being in the team, but I just feel that if you want to have a sixth bowling option, then they should not take Padikkal in the first match. They should follow by Bethel, who's been in fantastic form. Uh, Patidar, obviously the captain, followed by the captain. And they should be also taking Venkatesh Iyer, because he's the one who can give the bowling option also. I know we are going to leave out two very, very important players or very impactful players in Tim David and Padikkal, but I feel that if they want to be a bit more aggressive, they should go for this combination at the top of the order. Then followed by the very exciting Jitesh Sharma, Shepherd, Krunal Pandya, and I feel instead of Yash Dayal, they should go all out with Mangesh Yadav. Throw him into the deep end against the fantastic batting lineup of Sunrisers Hyderabad and see how he performs. If you should try this in the first match. I feel this is something which you should try this in the first match. And if he does well, that's very good for the Royal Challengers Bangalore, isn't it? Then we have Suyash Sharma, obviously the leg spinner, and obviously I think we cannot leave Bhuvneshwar Kumar out, and followed by Numan Tushera. I feel with this we have for bowling attack we have Pandya, Yadav, Suyash Sharma, Bhuvnesh Kumar, Tushara, and then we also have a backup in Venkatesh Iyer. 6 bowlers. I think if you're playing in these, I think they're playing the first match in Bangalore itself, I think so. Then I think they should go in with 6 bowling options. We know that it's a high scoring ground. Batting lineup, I think right down to Krunal Pandya. They say even Mangesh Yadav can play very well, can bat very well. So this should be, I think, my playing 12 for the first game of the tournament, which is RCB versus SRH. Looking at RCB chances of winning the tournament, I think a lot will depend on how they bowl. And as we all know that even though you have a fantastic batting lineup, if you don't bowl well, you're not going to win the tournament. As we go closer to the start of the tournament, I will reveal my top 4 teams who I feel will qualify for the playoffs, and I also will talk about who I feel can go on and win this year. So see you very soon. Take care. Goodbye.